drama Stella associates with Daisy sleepovers. That leaves Tom. He has a work dinner tonight, and Stella isn't expecting him home until late. She told Tom she was going out with friends from her book group, the women who think she's one of them. They're all graduates of impressive universities. In theory, the conversation that takes place with her book group should be incisive and thoughtful. Instead, it focuses obsessively on SAT, ACT prep, college visits, recruiting for field hockey, which everyone refers to as "focky," a word that makes Stella cringe, and the purchase and subsequent renovation of second homes. This is why Stella canceled at the last minute. She couldn't face 2 hours of that kind of conversation, paired with half-eaten salads. They meet at a restaurant where it goes, almost without saying, that everyone will order a salad, then eat only half. Still, Stella is a member of this book club because Lorraine started it. Not everyone is invited to be part of Lorraine's book club. Lorraine Loomis is Stella Parker's best friend. To be clear, by best friend, Stella means Lorraine is the person she sees the most, apart from Tom and the kids. She does not mean Lorraine is the person with whom she shares her darkest secrets and fears. Lorraine enjoys dividing people into baskets. There are 2 kinds of moms in McLean, she once told Stella while they were drinking white wine in Lorraine's backyard. The gorgeous ones and the smart ones. Stella, who had already been a stay-at-home mom for a decade, knew which basket Lorraine had placed her in, which is why she didn't take the bait. Instead, she'd smiled, smoothed her highlighted hair, and said, "You're too funny, Lorraine," in a way that implied exactly the opposite. Despite Lorraine's proclamations, Stella knows there's only one word that describes the moms in this town: rich. Her phone buzzes again, and Stella glares at it. Probably Daisy. She rolls her eyes in the dark. Whatever minor discomfort Daisy's texting her about is something she could solve on her own. It's important to learn problem-solving skills in childhood. And yet Stella always errs on the side of helping too much. Somehow Tom is exempt from the 24-hour child concierge service that Stella is supposed to provide. She's not sure how that happened. One minute, they were both lawyers. Then Stella was not. It made sense for Stella to stay home with the kids. Her last job before she stopped practicing law was with a boutique law firm that paid less than the cost of daycare or a full-time nanny. The child care benefited them both. But as Tom pointed out, if Stella stayed home, they could funnel the money they would have spent on it into a college savings account. It was hard to argue with that logic. "Kids need consistency," he'd said, cradling tiny Daisy in his arms with a tenderness that made her fall in love with him all over again. He'd just made partner and traveled constantly. The obvious choice for provider of consistency was her. Besides, she liked the idea of being home with Colin and Daisy. Though "like" is perhaps too strong a word. She'd been exhausted by trying to balance work and motherhood. The option of doing just one job felt like an escape hatch, like she'd been underwater breathing through a stir straw and someone had offered her an oxygen mask. The inequity of Tom not feeling similarly exhausted by trying to achieve his own balance hadn't occurred to her. Perhaps it was the oxygen deprivation, or the fact she hadn't slept in months. She wasn't at her most rational. When her phone starts to ring, Stella relents. She picks it up expecting to see Daisy's name, but Tom is the one calling. With a twinge of guilt, she sets the phone back down on the step. He'll assume she's in a crowded restaurant with her friends and didn't hear it. She knows Tom is busy. She knows he can't always answer the phone when she or the kids call. But she also knows he gets to ignore his phone because Stella doesn't ignore hers. And the truth is, she doesn't resent the evenings when he's entertaining clients. Hours at a time when he never bothers to look at his phone. What she covets, is his freedom. The knowledge that he doesn't have to look at his phone. If something urgent has happened, he knows Stella will handle it.